Great day, rising YouTubers. I am the Cosmic Life Coach, and I am coming to you today just to send out some awesome vibes to you all. It has been quite a while since I have did a video on YouTube. I am new to this experience and have decided that I will come on here and just felt led to give you all some love and some hope out there. So, I hope everyone is doing all they can to stay safe, but also doing all they can to vibrate high and still be able to socialize in a safe way and also manifest the things that you desire. It has been quite a journey in 2020, and many can't wait to see 2020 go. And as for me, 2020 was great. It was an awesome year. It is an awesome year. And I'm saying was because guess what, y'all? Y'all already know. It's almost over. It is almost over. We only have a couple of more months, 2.5 more months. No, it ain't even a half. A couple of more months, a little bit over a couple of more months. That's it. And we'll be into 2021. And so, for those of you who feel very discouraged, you know, feel like there's no hope, feel like you don't know which way to go, we have the elections coming up, and many are torn, and because of the candidates we have, and what they represent, and what they stand for, and just and who they are. We are in a time where we need unity. We need unity. We need love. We want peace. We need peace. Of course, peace comes from within, not from without. Love comes from within, not from without. So if we want it from without, meaning if we want others to give it to us, we must first be it. We must first have it. We must first channel it within ourselves. And then we will continue to attract it unto ourselves. There is never going to be total peace in the world. Never. You know, it's that good versus evil. It's that peace versus war. It's the balance, the yin and the yang. It's the balance that makes the world go round. It has been a tough year, but we still have plenty of things coming in that it's going to be very challenging, and can be very difficult for many people. A lot of chaos that is still going to be coming in. And I know you know the term bringing chaos out of order. Yes, we have the powers that think they be, that think they're doing that or plan on doing that, stirring up things, bringing about division and all kind of wars and things to shake things up, to put fear in everyone so that we will comply with whatever they say. But, you know, we too can bring order. You know, they're going to do that to try to say, oh, we need to bring order. But they're the ones pushing the chaos behind the scenes. And then they're going to use that as an excuse to say we need to bring the order so that they can, you know, bring more chaos. To them, it's order. Martial law, for instance. They can bring that in to say we're bringing in martial law because things is chaotic. Look at all the protests we got going around the world, dealing with racism and also dealing with economical systems and people fighting for their rights to have freedom to just be free. To be free. So those things are being provoked and being, you know, coming about even the more, so them to bring, you know, so they can bring their order. But how many of you know you have the power to bring order as well? You have the power to bring some order. What is your purpose in these times? If you are alive and here and breathing this right now present air, you have purpose in these times. What is your purpose? Why are you here? Why did the Most High see fit for you to be here in these times? Are you mad because you're here during these times? Are you grateful because you're here during these times? I spoke to someone earlier today, and me and a young lady that's a high schooler, she's 16, and we both were saying how grateful we are that we were not born back in the times where they were burning and stoning people to death for. She said they used to burn people or think people were witches just because they were swimming. I don't know if that's a fact. I didn't check it. We were just conversating. We talked about how you couldn't talk about certain things like oracle cards and tarot. They will say you are witches and burn you to death. And not just that, she said they burned people for swimming. So it's a whole list of things you would be burned for, but they would label you as a witch. Many things that was labeled as a witch that you would be like, what? I said they thought people were witches because they were swimming, you know. And so yeah. I said I also am grateful I wasn't born in the time of slavery. Grateful. I said the Most High knew not to let me be born and come into manifestation in the physical during that time. But guess what? We're here now. I'm here now. She's here now. You're here now. In these times, which is the new age of Aquarius. I'm an Aqua. Proud Aqua. Love being an Aqua. Love being the bearer of life. The water. Water represents life. I'm very grateful for that. And all the signs are coming in all around me for quite some time now. Not just in 2020. It's been a long, long time coming. But I know change gonna come. It's been a long time coming. That it's my time. No more suffering. Thriving. I have been thriving and thriving and thriving and will continue to thrive. this is also my time because it's the age of Aquarius. So those energies in the cosmos freeze up a lot of the boundaries and the stipulations and the stereotypes and the blockages that have been within me and from those outside of me who misunderstand me, and those like me who are very different, considered weird, considered just all kind of like we don't know about them. They just out there. It frees up. It just frees you up to be your true self because this is my age. Aquariuses are known as futuristic and global humanitarians, the givers of life, the bringers of life, bringing that knowledge, bringing that love, that unity, that global. We think globally, not individualistically, not just this territory, that territory, not just this ethnic group, that ethnic group, not just, we're global around the whole globe, and dare to say the whole universe. The universe is futuristic because we are here beyond. We're here. What they say? Come on, Mercury. We're here beyond our time, ahead of our time. A lot of things that I speak on, people just for years, I've been like since I was a little girl, I speak on things and people just didn't, they was like, what? That's outlandish, that's just out there. You out there, girl. We don't know what you're talking about. And then though it may not have been the things I talk about, though it may not have been something people could witness later on, it came to life or they witnessed it and it manifested into the realms and it was a true thing. It became a true thing. It was always true to me. But because people can't relate or don't know what you're talking about or haven't experienced it, they can deem it as you're crazy, you're weird, just making up shit, you know? No. Those things will come to life and then people will, they started saying, wow, you said that, you mentioned that, you was talking about that kind of stuff way back when, and here we are, it's here now. Well, that's this times we're in now, I talked about many years ago. And we're here now. That's why I was able to I'm able to thrive in it and through it, because I didn't resist it. It's just a part of me. Just the knowing. What does Aquarius mean? I know. Not a know-it-all. It's just certain things we know that nobody else can get and know. But we are to give it. That's why we're called the bearers of life, the water bringers, the water carriers, the water bearers. We bring it to you ahead of time. That's why they say we're here before our time. That's why we're called futuristic. We see beyond into the future. So in these times, what are you doing? What is your purpose? Who are you? Are you just caught up in not having a job? You lost your job. You need money to live. Been there. I've been there before the pandemic. That's why if it hit me, if I wasn't able to work, it wasn't going, I've already been there. I went through, that was like my pandemic already happened way before this pandemic came of COVID. Even my pandemic of dealing with fatal illnesses and sicknesses and the dis-ease in my body, I already have done it. I've already lived it ahead of time. But if that's something you're focused on, because that is your reality. That's what's real to you right now. Not saying don't worry about it, but I'm saying don't worry about it. It's another thing we can contradict ourselves. Let's start with many people do. I'm called the Cosmos Life Coach, in case you didn't know, because I love astrology and astronomy, and I'm not no expert at it by far. I'm just always been connected to it, so I'm gonna always talk about it, and I always have, and I always probably will, even if I don't have this much knowledge about it. I'm fascinated with it, and I embrace it because it's a part of me, because we are the cosmos. That's why I'm fascinated with it. But anyway, don't worry about it. This is a time for you to adjust, reset, accept change. See that things is changing drastically and rapidly. Drastically and rapidly. And they're going to continue to do this from here on out. So we always say, "Oh, time is just flying. It's just, it just needs to slow down. It's going too fast." It's not gonna slow down. It's not meant to. It's really an illusion. That's why they say time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. We're not saying that time is not real or don't exist. For those that love to correct us, the time is not an illusion. Time is real. That's what we go by. Listen. We're not saying time don't exist. It's an illusion, and I live it every first of the day when I get up, because no matter what I set that alarm clock to, it's set on the same time every single day, and I could start getting dressed 40 minutes after that time has been set and that alarm went off, and I'm trying to get to work at a certain time. So it doesn't matter if I start getting dressed. I'm like, oh, and and because we're conditioned to pay attention to time and all that. You like, oh, it's been 40 minutes. I ain't even dressed yet. I'm doing this stuff around the house, and I'm doing that, and I want to be at work by this time. I'm fortunate enough that I can be at work when I'm ready to be at work. Many people have to be at work at 9 or 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. I'm very fortunate that I don't, but I still have it in my mindset that I want to be at work by this time today. And if I'm, so I'm trying to get ready. But what I've noticed, and I do this every first of the day when I get up, wake up. It could be 40 minutes later and I'm not dressed, and I'm panicking. Oh, God, it's 40 minutes that went by, and I'm just, I'm going to get to work later than what I planned on getting to work. And I'm in here because I'm doing different things. I'm a multitasker. As Aquarius, we can't do, we got 10 million track mind. We ain't got no one track. We got 1 million track mind. We doing this, doing that, doing this, doing it. So I'm doing different things, but and guess what? So I still end up, after I do that, all that other stuff, getting dressed 40 minutes later, doing what I'm gonna have for breakfast, my supplements, doing all that, whatever else I'm gonna add in there, and then I'm still getting my little stuff ready to go out the door. It's the same. I end up leaving around the same exact time as if I get up and get dressed 10 minutes after I wake up. I can get up and get dressed 10 minutes after I wake up and flow and do all those few little other things and still leave around that same time when I'm not paying attention to really the time that much no more. But when I finally look up at the clock after I've done everything, it's the same time as if I got dressed 40 minutes late. That's the illusion. And Spirit speaks to me, say, see how time, it's fluid. Did you know you can stop time? Did you know you could stop time? I speak to all the time. I need to borrow 15 minutes from you. If I say 20 or more, it's shaky. It don't work that much. But 15 or less, I always can get that. So anyway, we're in these times right now where things seem to be just uncertain. You just don't know what to think. You don't know what's coming. You don't know what to do. But let me tell you, my brothers, my sisters, my fellow living creatures out there, these are the times where you need to find out who you really are. You're going to find out who you really are. That's why we're being stripped away from the norms, things that used to be, that was yesterdays, and all those things from the past. We got to release it and let it go. Because when we don't, we'll be forced to do it. Like we are in many ways because of this pandemic. Being forced to let go of that job because you didn't want it. A guy friend I know, he after during this pandemic, just very recently, just a couple of months ago, he's like, I'm just tired of this job. I'm just sick of it. You know, I'm glad I got it. I'm grateful. I'm just sick of it. It's just not what I want to do. I'm like, what? Hey, just let it go. Oh, that's easier. You know, people say it's easier said than done. It's really not. It's all in your, it's all up in here. It's all in your condition in your mind. Well, guess what? I said, "Oh, you okay? Let it. You ain't gonna let it go. I bet you. It's gonna come." Next, thing you know it, I get the call that I gotta let go. Many people are being let go right now on these jobs because of the pandemic. A lot of businesses are failing and going under. And I'm gonna say failing. It just will never pick up. They'll never get the revenue back going and enough business to keep flowing, staying afloat. So many are falling away. And people like, well, they need to come back, and then many will never come back. Do you know why? Because they're bringing in new systems, new way for you to shop, new ways for you to eat, new ways for you to new money, new currency, new. No. I used to didn't like change very much. It just, as soon as I get comfortable, I'm like, oh my God. I didn't like change, but once I get adapted, I can adapt to any change. But it's just the onset of the change. It's like, it shakes me up. But I've always been going through change all my life. You would think you would get used to change if you've been going through so many frequent changes all your life. But no, I never could get used to it. But I am now. It's not about getting used to it. It's about knowing that that is a way of life. That's a way of life. So flowing in it naturally because it's a part of life. Embrace it as a wonderful thing. Embrace it as this is what we need. We need change. We can't stay the same. Because staying the same means that contradicts evolving. Every living thing evolves. It grows. It evolves. Evolving means change. In order to evolve, change has to be coming. So accepting it as a way of life, helps us to have a whole different mindset on what change really means. It's an awesome thing. Spirit used to speak to me years ago, started around 2012, and say, when they moved, Spirit Most High moved me from the Midwest all the way to the South. And then I didn't know nobody there really. I was like, why you moved me here? Because I really didn't want to go there to that state. And once I made that move, because I never left, had never moved away from my hometown, and should have been gone, but let fear stop me from that big move, or to move, period. Made the move, and then Spirit speak to me, say, and don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Every time I felt myself getting a little bit lax in where I was, don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. People will say to me, religious people, when I was a part of Christianity big, well, why wouldn't God want you to get comfortable? Why wouldn't God want that? Because the Most High is ever changing you and your circumstances. Well, God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. God don't change. No. The Most High and the Creator, the universe, it's not about, they do change. See, I don't want to go there because it's going to go too deep. And I'm trying to, not make this video too long. But even the cosmos change. The universe changes. When the big boom happened, the universe, the cosmos don't look nothing like what it looked like before the big boom. So I'm not saying that who people call God, I'll say the Most High, the Creator of all things. I really don't know if they change or not, because I'm not them. Man always trying to say what God do and what the Creator do. We don't know for real what all they do. You heard that somewhere and you just regurgitating it. Do you have any proof of it that God don't change? When you think about it, it really don't make no sense. Why wouldn't they change? Why would everything be the same? But that's why I say that small-minded people that talking about God, they may be talking about Jesus. I'm pretty sure that ain't no May. That's who they was talking about. And even Jesus changed. According to the scriptures that we were reading. Yeah. Many times over. But anyway, back on track. Don't get comfortable means be ready for change at any given moment, because it's always going to come, because change is inevitable. I wrote a song called Change is Inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's a must. It's a part of physics. It's a part of science. It's a part of life. It's a part of spirituality. It's a part of life. So who are you? Where are you? Will the real you please stand up? Stand up. Fight those fears. Like I'm doing right now, being on this video. I don't know what I'm fearful of. I guess judgment, maybe. Maybe not reaching people. I really, it's not like a strong, it's really just insecurity thing of being in front of a live camera. I can take pictures all day. It's live. It's the live camera. And I'm not even live on YouTube. But it's a live camera in front of me, and it ain't nobody looking at me but the camera. But it's still the fact that it's going out to the masses, It's okay. Excuse me. So I want to come on here to let you know Embrace change. Use this time to get to know thyself, love thyself, work on thyself, evolve, change yourself. If it's something you don't like about yourself, change it. You have the power to do so. That's the one thing we have power to do and to change is self. Really nothing else much. Just self. I'm gonna say we can't change other living things. We can change you could change that book that you're writing that you thought was going to go in this direction. You could change that direction. So what I mean is you can't change other people. You can't change what people say or do. We can't change who the president is. We can't change who the president gonna be. So embrace the change, embrace yourself. Why are you here? The question to ask your God or gods or whoever your higher power is why what am I here for in this time? What is my purposes during this time? What am I supposed to be doing? Is it something that I'm missing? What am I supposed to be doing in this time? But the main thing you're supposed to be doing is living a peaceful, happy, joyful, abundant life. Material things. If you losing it and going crazy and upset and distraught because you lost your car, you lost your house, you ain't gonna be able to keep your house. You don't think you're gonna be able to keep it because you lost your job during the pandemic. You know, you think food is scarce. Worried about how you're gonna feed your children. Then you're gonna have a very chaotic rest of this phase and season and cycle you're going through. And only you can pull yourself up out of that way of thinking. Only you. Nothing else. Nobody else can do it. Because those material things all pass away. They all perish. And all that you can be left with is you. I know, I was there. You are what you say you are. You think what you are what you say you are. You are what you think you are. You are what you say you are. You'll be what you think you are. You'll be what you say you're going to be. You have what you think you have, and you will get what you think you will get. You will, whatever you think, as a man thinketh, so is he. So it shall be. So only you have the power to control the mind, your mind. Use this time to do so. Heal, 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 heal. I cannot say it enough, my people. Heal, heal, heal. Everybody on this planet has something that they need to heal from. I am so over people saying, oh, all you talk about is healing. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You may he need healing, but I'm good. I'm just, the way you saying that, let me know you need help. Just the defensiveness that's coming from me just saying that. Use this time to heal, and the defensiveness that comes when I just say that lets me know. I mean, I already know. It's something, there's things you can just, beliefs and stuff, they change like the wind. But honey, once you know what you know, ain't nobody can tell you nothing different, because you know it ain't a belief, it's what you know. I know that everybody has something that they need to heal from. That's what makes you act on low vibrations. And ain't nobody on the face of this planet totally arrived and perfect and got it all together. So yes, we are all a work in progress. Also, speaking of progress, look at how far you've already come. Look at how far you've already come. Look at what you've accomplished. Look at who you are now versus who you were 10 years ago. Hell, 5 years ago. Some of us 3 months ago, 6 months ago. I'm forever evolving. Give yourself credit for the progress you have made already. Focus on that versus what you don't have and what you're losing. Because none of this stuff is ours forever. It's not yours. You're just using it. We're just using these things. We don't own anything but this, ourselves. And when you view it like that, you will stop trying to hold on to things forever. I know. Even those relationships you're trying to hold on forever, let them go. They tearing you down, bringing you down, keeping you bound, oppressed. They're not building you up, lifting you up, helping you evolve to be the best you. Let them go. I am preaching to the choir. Been having to do it. Yes, it can be forever. But one thing that can be forever is the love. So the love that I have for people is forever because I'm an unconditional lover. I love people for who they are, what they are not. I accept them in their flaws and everything. That does not mean I accept their disrespect. It does not mean that they can protrude their low vibrations out and spew them out on me and against me. But even after I let you go, I still pray for you and send you high vibrations and high vibes and abundance and wish, just sending you all this love and hope and great things your way. Even if I see you on the street, I'm not going to ignore you. I will speak to you and love you and give you a hug and everything. But I love you. I give people a millionth of the millionth chances. But once I'm done and I say no more because people think they're taking advantage of me, it's not. You're only just experiencing unconditional love from someone. A lot of mercy and a lot of grace like the Most High give us. A lot of mercy, a lot of grace. But as I've always told even people back in the religion, mercy runs out. That stuff ain't forever. You could be protected for a period of time. The Most High could protect you. But guess what? Boom, you ain't protected no more. Why? Because you hard-headed. You want to learn the hard way. You giving out that energy, so you finna get it back. You won't listen. And then the hands is off of you, and then boom, you run into, you ain't, that covering, that protection is off of you. I have a stew of spiritual protectors around me. And you have some around you, but they only can do so much as well. They can't force you to do anything. That's what I said. We got the ability to change ourselves. We got the ability to control over ourselves. So love people enough to let them go. Release them. I don't care if that's been your home girl for 25, 50 years. If it's over, it's over. Quit trying to force stuff to fit. It just don't, it don't fit. It don't go together no more. We don't go together no more. We broke up. We got to break up. Because we don't think the same. We're not on the same levels. We don't do the same things anymore. We don't talk the same. We don't walk the same. We don't go to the same places. We don't eat the same foods. We don't do anything the same, much of anything. If we do, it may be what? We both breathe, go to sleep, wake up, eat every day. We don't eat the same foods. So if you don't eat the same foods, then that food, the food you eat gonna affect you this way, and the food I eat gonna affect me this way. And then if it affects me this way and affects you that way, and then we come and bring those effects together, and then effects clash, boom, friction, 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 friction. Listen. If it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, believe it's a duck. Believe it. No, I don't believe it. Know it. Let it go. Let them go. Move on. They're taking up space for the new that you keep praying and crying and begging God for. God, please help me. Please, God. Oh, Jesus, help. Lord, why you just won't? They're not going to do that for you. Jesus ain't coming to do nothing for you. Quit it with that, religious folks. Do it. They would. Spirit, Most High, they waiting on you. You waiting on them, they waiting on you. Like, just make the move. But we ain't coming down there to do this for you. We gave you dominion over this land, this thing called earth. So, if you want anything new, which I advise you to want new, or you can stay stuck in the old. And I promise you that ain't what you want. Because as I said, the change is here, and it's gonna be speeding up, and you're gonna be the real left behind. Remember that Left Behind series? That's the real, you finna be really left behind, like that Left Behind series. We gonna be beaming up. And I ain't talking about Jesus beaming me up to know. I'm talking about beaming up spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm working on it. Beaming up. Higher, 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 higher vibrations. Higher, higher. You down there low, 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 low. Left behind. Left behind. So embrace the change. Accept the change. Sorry, I had a message coming in. Let go of that old so the new can come in. Because all that old baggage, got too many bags sitting around you and in you. All these bags you holding on to, all these old people from back in high school and we grew up together, and all this, the ex-boyfriend and girlfriend that you just can't let go of because you sprung, sex is good, all that you just holding on to. Codependency. Oh, I need, they need me. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Oh, just all these bags. This job, this is all I know. I don't know nothing else. Learn a new skill. Learn something new. Like all these bags is around you, so nothing new can get in there. He's trying to get in there, but he can't because you got too many bags blocking the doors and the openings and the crevices and the cracks in the windows and stuff. They can't get in. The new can't get in that you keep begging and crying for. Cause you crying, but you ain't ready for it. Get ready for it. Prepare for it. Heal. How do I prepare? Heal. It's because you're not healed. You have blockages. You have trauma. You have all these things that's controlling the way you think. And so you can't manifest what you really desire. You got old wounds that just needs to be healed from being rejected by your family, your mama, your daddy, from being molested, from being raped, from being fatherless, not knowing, from being abused, from being ridiculed, laughed at, from being bullied, from never fitting in, never feeling like I'm a part of nothing, from not feeling like I'm enough, from being told I'm just stupid, I'm not smart, I don't feel smart, because all my life I've been told I was stupid. Just from I don't even know who I am. Who am I? I don't even know what I want out of life. What do I want? Why you don't know? Because you don't know you. You don't know you. Why you don't know you? Because you have too much, all this garbage, these bags of garbage and trash and just all these bags of stuff piled up in you and around you, surrounding you. So you can't see clearly. You can't hear clearly. You can't even see your mirror. The mirror, when you look at it, is foggy. You can't see yourself in the mirror. It's too foggy. It's too dirty because all the stench from all the bags of trash. You know, bags of trash stink. And stenches and stuff. Stench and stink. All the stank. It's oozing up. It's just oozing up. And then it's just zhoosh on the mirror. And it's fogging. It's cloudy. Your mirror's foggy and it's cloudy and it's clouding your judgment of yourself. She speak about this so well. Why? Because she been there. I've been there. That's why I can honorably call myself the Cosmic Life Coach. It ain't too much I haven't experienced in my life. At a very early age. And I know I look young. And I am young. But I got some years on me. 40 plus and counting. I'm going closer to the 50 side. So glad I don't look like what I've been through. Oh, I give thanks every day, several times a day. Because my mother wasn't that fortunate. You know, they say black don't crack. It do crack in some of us. When we've been to hell and we let life beat the hell out of us to beat us so bad we got cracks. My mama wasn't that fortunate. She looked beyond her years. And I was supposed to do the same thing according to relatives and people who tried to deem me to be just like her and go through the same exact thing she went through. I went through some of the things she went through. not everything. But you know what? She might have cracks. She might look beyond her years. But nobody expected her to be here this long. And she's still here. And that's my mother. That's the blood that runs through my veins to keep me going because of the blood that runs through our veins. We strong warriors. Are you a strong warrior? What have you endured? You must be a warrior if you endured a lot and you're still here. Now, I still got some things that, yeah, my body might not be where I want it to be, but guess what? I have the power to change that, and I'm working on it. As long as we got the breath of life, it is never too late. It is never too late. It's never too late to change your appearance and work on your skin and work on your body and work on your hair and work on your way of thinking and the way you love people. Open your heart up, because your heart is used to being closed and cold. Open your heart up to love. It's never too late to forgive. Forgive all those who have hurt you, abused you, misused you, said you wasn't gonna never be nothing. Still hoping you don't be nothing. Jealous because you something. Mad because you here. Mad because you can talk and walk. And mad because you got this or that. Or mad because you are you. Hating, jealous, envious. You still got the breath of life in you to forgive them. Forgive them for you. It ain't for them. It's for you. Let go of waiting on them to come and say sorry. You hold your breath and see if you live through it. Hold your breath and see if they come and say sorry. That's on them. That ain't on you. That's on them. They gonna have to answer for that. That is not your place to try to control others to come and make amends with you. That's their job. Now, if you have done things that you need to make amends for, that's in your control. And I advise you to do so. Make your amends. Make your amends. Ask for forgiveness. Because many of us want people to say sorry to us, but we ain't said sorry for nothing. For what we've done to them or to others. Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to happen. Be it. Quit complaining and murmuring about it and be it. Now, I complain and murmur. I'm not saying I don't, because I do. Oh, and more times than other times. But I also be it. I also make things happen. I also go out there and try to do something about it. You are loved. There is hope. There is hope, my people. There is hope, everybody. The new wants you just as much as you want it. We have some wonderful energies coming in the cosmos. Y'all know I ain't finna get off here. I'm gonna let the video gonna be what it's gonna be. It's just who I am. I have to flow in it when I'm flowing in it. You don't want to listen to it that long, that's fine. Each one reach one. If I reach one, my job is done. Just know that. We gotta not be concerned about the numbers. Just do your part. Do the best, be the best you can be. And that's what you're getting right now. This is the best me I can be. This is the best me I like to be. I love uplifting people. I love giving love. That's what I do best. I don't like conflict, but guess what? I am called here as one of the governors, one to govern these planes and to bring about change and to stand up for those who don't have a voice for themselves and to bring order in the communities and get us to wake the hell up and do our parts. I don't like doing those things as much as I love to love and to be affectionate and to encourage and build people up. But we have to have balance. So you can't have peace without conflict. Conflict is a way of life. I don't like doing those things, but it is necessary. Somebody gotta do it. And I also do those things very well. You don't want me to have to come and govern you and bring order, because when the Most High prompt me to do it, it's something that it's like I don't do it. I'm not as obedient as I should be, because I know it's going to be work, it's draining, and it's going to be a battle. But once I put in that position and the Most High said, I said go forth and handle it. When I go forth and handle it, then it gets handled. And I might not see the results right then, but trust me, if the Most High send me to you to bring order, it's gonna happen one way or another, in one time frame or another. I don't gotta see it, because it's not about me. Everybody want to kill the message, but you better be worrying about where the message came from. Quit trying to kill the messenger and focus on who sent the message and why. That's for somebody right there. I don't know who it's for, but it's for somebody. We focus on the wrong things. That's why we can't get further along ahead where we want to be. We have some wonderful energies coming in. We have another full moon. We had a full moon on the first of the month. We got another full moon. 2 full moons in this month. Guess when it is? You'll never guess. What a coincidence. Is it a coincidence? Not. On the day, Halloween. What? A full moon on Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween. But to those who do, more power to you. I ain't hating. I used to go trick or treating when I was little. But how fun is that though for those Halloween celebrators to have a full moon on Halloween, and it's in Taurus, the bull. Ooh. The bull. I don't know if I want to be trick-or-treating out there no full moon. I don't do too much during full moons, because I know that the energy, a lot of people don't know how to handle that energy during that time. Okay? But yeah, another full moon. It's what we call a blue moon, because when you have 2 full moons in 1 month, that's what makes it blue. Okay? So, it's also known as the hunter moon, because this was down around the time when they trying to harvest and get ready. Our ancestors and they all used the moon cycles and the stars and the moons and the quasars. They used astrology and astronomy as their calendars. Yes, they did. So I'll be glad when I can get up to where they was at to learn a lot of what they knew. I got a lot to learn, but I'm going to flow with what I know. So we have that full moon coming up. That means you know, get your intentions of what you want to release and get. Look, this not the words ain't coming out. What I'm gonna say, right? Mercury is in retrograde and Scorpio. How y'all doing through the Mercury retrograde? It's okay. It ain't too bad. We love you, Merc. Anyway, full moon, we release those things that we do not longer serve us, and we release them and we let them go. One time I did a ritual and I, sat on my padded deck and wrote a list of all the things I'm gonna let go of and burnt it in my metal trash can. Make sure that trash can is metal and not burnable. Just write a list of all the things you want to let go of, and you mean it. I'm done. I'm just letting it go. Write it down. That's what the full moon is for. Just release, let go. The new moon, for the new moon, that's gonna be coming up in November. That's when you accept all the new beginnings. So yeah, you don't have to do it on the full moon. You can start right now. The energies from the cycles of the moons, they be weeks before, the month before to the month after. You don't have to wait to the end. You can start now. And you don't have to do everything on that full moon. But yeah, we got that. But that wasn't the wonderful, that wasn't the wonderful energies I was talking about. Where my uncle's at. I'm talking about December, baby. The end of the year is going out with a bang. Bang, bow, bow, boof, boof, boof. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Yeah. Listen, we got Jupiter and Satan up in Aquarius in December. Y'all, this movie, I'm gonna say movie because this movie right here is already over an hour. I'm gonna have to do a whole video on that one. I can't get into it, but research it. And I say aquas because I'm an aqua. This is gonna affect everybody. Do you understand that this Jupiter represents expansion, baby? Manifestations, baby. Get them coins, baby. Get that currency. And I ain't talking about money, all money. I'm talking about wealth that's within you, that wealth. Listen, Jupiter is the king. That's who Jesus was named after. Do your research. Zeus. Anyway, Jupiter represents expansion, the king of kings, lords of lords, meaning my kids' things done. Brings evolution like never before. Jupiter, Saturn, change, quick change, swift change, change, keep changing. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Much more. They both bring about so much more energies. But for them two to be together in Aquarius, baby, listen, that is the quickest manifestations of all times. Check it out. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. So, that was the energies I was talking about. Check those out. See what it means for you. Get your natal charts done. I'm going to keep encouraging every time you see me. Get your natal charts done. You don't know what they are, look it up. All you need is the time you were born, the city you were born, and the city, the exact time, and I think that's it. Seems like there's one more thing. Just look it up. That's pretty much what you need to know. And Yes. Look it up so you can see where the planets lie at the time. Where was the stars lining up? Where was the stars lining up during your time of birth when you was born? When they said, let Craig and them come forth. When they said, let Shaquita come forth. When they said, let Becky come forth. When they said, let Jacques and them come forth. When they said, let Juju come forth. When they said, let the Cosmic Life Coach come forth. Where was the stars lining up that time for you? Where? Where was they lining up? What was they saying? What they say you was gonna do? What they say you was gonna be? Ooh. So, we're gonna do a couple of readings here for y'all to get you give you some hope throughout. Trust me, we gotta put these on. We got the stigmatisms. Sorry, it's all good. And this is from the Sacred Destiny deck to give you some hope. And the card that came out for you, the masses, everybody, openness. Openness. This is from the Sacred Destiny Oracle card. Where's your sacred destiny? Openness. What does that mean for you? So you look at what that means for you. I'm gonna read what it says in the booklet. Openness. What does openness mean for you? Open your heart for the change, for the new. Open your mind for the change, for the new. Secrets of the moon. The cycles of the moon affect every aspect of our life. The cyclical magnetic pull regulates the tides as it acts on our planet's waters. The moon even affects the monthly cycles of women. Did y'all know that? I did. It affects our cycles, women. It's not an accident that a woman's cycle and the cycle of the moon are approximately the same amount of time. In native cultures, when women lived in nature, it was not uncommon for them to menstruate during the new moon and ovulate around the full moon. It was believed that menstruation was a time that a woman had to be still, put her everyday labors aside, and renew. For all people, the dark of the moon was a time to incubate ideas, watch nocturnal dreams for signs, and be still. In modern life, we as a culture don't honor these natural cycles often enough. You hear that? In modern life, today's times. Remember I just told y'all, look, we were just talking about this. This is a whole deck of cards, so this is wanting to go deeper with you. But what I was talking about with our ancestors, how they used these moon cycles for life. They didn't have calendars. The Gregorian calendar. This was their calendars, the moon cycles. And the the stars, the heavens, the cosmos. They used all of that to travel. They didn't have GPSs. They used the stars. How you think they used the North Star to get to Bethlehem? Okay? Not the North Star. Don't quote me on that one. So yeah, it's saying we don't use them. We don't use these cycles and often enough in these modern day times, and as a result, our lives are usually bereft of this important time of rejuvenation. What is bereft? Look, I don't look that one up. Our lives are usually bereft of this important time, maybe absent, or it's just not there during these important times of rejuvenation. The cycles help us to rejuvenate. The sacred landscape wants you to know this. Remember, this is the sacred destiny card deck, so this is the sacred message. When you receive this card, be open to receiving signs. Be still. Do nothing. Be open. Breathe. Relax completely and thoroughly. I'm going to say that again. Relax completely and thoroughly. This is something that me and my client did today when I was at work. It just came over me. He was, my client has autism real bad and different things, other things he deal with. So he paced a lot, he moved around a lot. He was, he's doing his thing, what he usually do. I was feeling like I want to do the same thing today. Just get up, pace. My blood was boiling, just all this energy coming up over me. So that's what we did. Me and him had meditation time, and we completely, and I mean thoroughly relaxed and be still. Like when I turned it on, I didn't have to tell. I just had to tell him to sit down, and he did. But I didn't have to tell him to stay down, because usually he'll pop back up if he want to get up and do something. He just can't be still. Honey, he was in there. He was like, "Thank you." I was like, I know. He can't verbally talk. He can talk, but he can't voice what he feels. So he was looking at me like, he be frowning like, he looked at me like, how did you know? And I said, I just knew. We talked through telepathy. And I'm like, I just knew we needed this, because, I feel it too. I'm feeling what you feeling, and you feeling what I'm. So this is spirit telling us to sit down and just meditate. We completely, we went through, I just flowed with spirit and what spirit told me to say, and he was just whatever I said, he said. He was just really engaged. He was really engaged. He 18 years old. He a man, girl. He's 6 feet almost. But he's just, you know, if you know people with autism, like they can't, like it depends on the level. He's kind of severe, so he can't, you got to rock, you got to move, you got to pace, you got to be moving around. You want to do this, you want to touch that, you got to do this. And he's severe OCD and IDD, so it's like, got to do this, do that. So we I don't want to say, I keep hearing maxed out, but I mean maxed out. We relaxed out. That's it. We relaxed out. We hung our arms down. We just did all kind of weird motions and just we did our necks, and we had this music. You hear this meditation music playing in the background. This is my life. I listen to this more than hip hop, R&B, more than all the genres of music. Got to wake up to it. We just had this on, and we relaxed and completely and thoroughly. We did deep breathing techniques, but several times. Because 3 times I'd usually be good, but it wasn't working. We had to do it several times. And we just sat at the table. We had a candle lit. It's called the candle. Just so happened, I grabbed this mama candle. Just so happened to say harmony and balance. Imagine that. Perfect. It was just behind spirit. Said, look back. I ain't know it was back there. Candle right there. Lit it up. Put it on the table. We sat there. That's our first. We usually don't meditate at the table. We usually go somewhere more comfortable. That's where we was at. So that's where I felt it. And we was just doing everything that this is telling us to do in this sacred oracle deck. See, I told you I'm futuristic. I was already doing what they telling me to do right now. Honey, I always do it anyway, but not at work like that. And yes, so there's something I was gonna say. Moving right along. breathe, relax completely and thoroughly. Incubate your dreams for the future. They speaking to the age of Aquarius right here. Futuristic. Did I not say that's what? Incubate your dreams for the future. If you are trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Become the sacred watcher. What does that mean? Become the sacred watcher. Stay spiritually in tuned and pay attention. That's what that means. Observe life as it unfolds rather than becoming engaged in it. Remember they said be still. This pandemic is making many people be still, not me. But y'all, I already did this. I told you I went through this whole thing right before all this came, a couple of years before. But it's making a lot of people have to be still, not be so social, stay at home, can't go to work. People lost their jobs, they got to stay at home. People that work now have to work at home. A lot of people. Not me. I was at home for a long time in the South. Couldn't get work. So I've been there. I'm talking 6 years. Okay. Observe life as it unfolds. Pay attention. Just give thanks, gratitude, and observe. Be open to what the universe has in store for you. Be open to the new. The new. Be receptive to messages from your soul. When you be still, you clear your mind. You clear your mirror from being foggy. You look at yourself. You can see yourself. You can see your soul. And you can hear your soul. You can hear you. You can hear you. You can hear the spirit within you. The God within you. The goddess within you. Ye are gods. Don't you know that ye are gods? That's scriptural. Look it up in the Bible. The Biblios. The Helios. Don't you know that ye are gods? You can hear the Most High. The Creator is you. You are the Creator. You are the Creator. The Creator are you. You are them. We are one. Stop looking for God outside of yourself. Who am I preaching to today? Quit looking for Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Elijah, whoever, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. Quit looking for all these people. Mama, daddy, grandma, sister, brother, my man, my woman. Quit looking outside of yourself. This card can also be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Let's look at it again. This card can also be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in ways you did not expect. Miracles. We're going to close the book on it. That was a good sermon. Can show up in ways that you do not expect. Openness. Look at that bright, shining moon out there. I can't see the word no more. Can you? Oh, you can. You know what? Because I got it turned around backwards. So I was like, it's dark in here, y'all, so I can't see. Oh, there it go. That makes sense now. But this one looked really like, oh, They wanted you to see that. That's why there was no accident. Maybe for me, but not spirit. They want you to see that. Oh, that them rays from that light. Follow the light, Carol Ann. How many know what that movie came from? She says stay at the light, but you need to go to the light. Openness. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. Two more from my Look Your Desire in the Eye Truth Bombs deck. Look your desires in the eye. Okay? Look your desires in the eye. Look them in the eyes. That's what the name of this, that's what was the thing on the front of this deck. This deck is called Truth Bomb by, what's her name? I got these at the Holistic Fair. Ooh, girl, how you say your name? Darielle Laporte. Darielle Laporte. That sounds fancy. I like that name, and I love this deck. Look at them. Look at it at the front of them. The key, and the Cupid arrow. Love, that unconditional love shooting. And you got the key. You got the keys, baby. You got the keys, the keys, the keys. You got the keys, the keys, the keys. Be still, pay attention, sacred time, be a sacred watcher, get ready, because you could be taking your genius that's within you for granted. Remember, we said the new. This is a time where we should be coming into the new. Get to know you so you can tap into the genius within you. So you can bring in your own, create your own business. And not be waiting on your 9 to 5 to pay you, because you might lose it tomorrow. I ain't trying to be no hater or no speaking curses and all that for the religious folk. It's just reality. It's what it is. Many are losing them. You could be taking your genius for granted. The genius within you for granted. That's why you need to be still, so you can really see it and know it and figure out what it is, because you got it in you. This is what I do, and I'm still working on my business, Cosmic Matters Coaching. Be ready, the website is coming up. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I am Shak Henlighten You, SHAKHENLIGHTENU. Shak Henlighten You, or just hashtag the Cosmic Life Coach. Bet you'll find me quicker that way. While I was sitting here with you, I had my get you some crystals to help ground you too. Amethyst here, and my love stone, which is the rose quartz. Rose quartz, you can't see it, but it's pastel pink for love. And so I'm pulling out I have a crystal deck. It's not really, it's really more like, yes, I have a crystal card deck. And so I pulled a card to see what crystal would be good for this video and this energy, this love and hope. That's probably going to be the name of this video, love and hope, something like that. It will be in there. What crystal is awesome for love and hope for you right now? Those two I just showed you are very awesome, but I wanted to pull one for this specific energy and this time for you all. And we got the fluorite. The fluorite crystal for you. The fluorite represents the Pisces sign, and it represents the third eye and heart chakra. Love thyself, know thyself so you can spread the love to others. Third eye, that spiritual knowledge, that is spiritual knowledge. So the metaphysical properties. Fluoride has a wonderful stabilizing effect on the emotional body, helping one to think through one's feelings when overwhelmed. It gently brings suppressed feelings to the surface for resolution and is beneficial in countering mental disorders. Listen, this is the perfect stone for what we just talked about. Heal, heal, heal. This is an awesome healing energies this crystal has. Fluoride helps dispel illusions. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all heard that whistling? Wheezing. No, no, no. We have not had asthma inhalers in months and months and months, several months. And we ain't finna start now. We're trying to get off all that stuff. Okay. Fluoride helps dispel illusions and rigid thinking to reveal the truth and help one move beyond narrow mindedness to the bigger picture. Perfect. Perfect to bring that genius out of you. Let go of the narrow mindedness so you can broaden your horizons. It increases self-confidence and structures one's energy to unearth one's true potential. What? Yes, something. Go, 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 shawty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Go. It's your birthday. It's your rebirth day. Be born again. And that's the end. We're gonna end on that note. We get to 1:30 on this video. I love you guys. Let's do our breathing. In 1, 2, 3, out on 4. Again. In 1, 2, 3. Out on 4. Again. 1, 2, 3. Out on 4. And that was the last time, the last one. I hope you are feeling rejuvenated, hopeful, and loved. This is your time. I send you peace, love, power, and light. You got this. You got this. Until we meet again, I love you. Shine.